Hi, my name is Kelvin Chia. I'm the General Manager of SPCA Selangor. I've been working in SPCA for 11 to 12 years now. We have dogs and cats in SPCA Selangor. Usually they are rescued, but there are some small percentage of them they actually surrendered by the owners who are unable to take care of them. People always thought that stray animals are dirty, aggressive, and territorial, but actually stray animals also, they are just behaving more or less the same like any of our rescue animals. They just need to be handled properly. Not everyone is aggressive. Sometimes they are just protecting their territory when there's limited food or resources around. We'll rehabilitate them until they are maybe 3-4 months old. That's when we can vaccinate them. All our animals that you see here, they are fully vaccinated. They are spay-neutered. So we have puppies here and then the cat in that room. All the dogs in our center right now, they are without cage. We don't have cage for any of our animals, except for quarantine room, of course, because they are not allowed to mix with other dogs. So this is the quarantine room for dogs. Otherwise, every dogs, they get their own kennel. Or of course not like each dog per kennel, but at least 3 to 4 dogs per kennel. So they can socialize, make friends, and then they can play with each other. Okay? And so your work starts in the park or in the cat tree or cat room. So it's up to you. We do not have any obligation that you must do this, you must do that. So next time when you usually because the rescue animals that's staying with us about at least 3 to 4 years before they get adopted. So by that time when they go to a home, they are already properly trained and they actually can adapt very well. So that's our difference between new animals and the adopted animals compared to other shelters. So Robin was abandoned just next to the roadside there. There are 3 ways for the animals come into our center through 3 ways. Alright. One is abandoned, means the owner just probably drive them. That's what happened to Robin. The second one would be what we call surrendering. It means maybe something happened at home and then the owner just give them up. The third one is rescue, of course. Right? People will call us or they will bring in the rescue animals themselves. Currently we're just focusing on rehabilitating inside here for me. Okay? We really use up every inch of the space because currently we are almost 33% over capacity right now. The optimum, because every adoption that you do is actually saving 2 lives instead of 1, because you are saving an animals from illegal breeder as well. Pass to this room. There's that room, this room and this room. This room this space mainly is for more friendly cats, kittens, very curious kittens, all that. So because now it's like Seth is cleaning, Seth is our cat staff over there. If you have any questions, you can ask him. He's cleaning right now, so most of them they are in the cage. But after it's done, then he will let them out again. So for now, let's get you to help Seth out. We will walk you through other things when you're done. So when you're in this room working with animals, there are a few things that you need to watch out for. Say, let's take this kitten for example. Don't worry about don't worry about this. This one is they were just being spayed. Okay, so we just put a bandage on, right? To prevent the intestine from spilling out. Don't worry. It's a double stitching. So it's to let them heal properly. Because otherwise when they're using little sand, or maybe when they are playing, it might get infected. So we just have to put a bandage on. So it's okay. And then what you should look for signs. For all rescue animals that can be adopted, anyone can just come to our shelter, play with them, interact with them, find the right animals for your type of housing and the type of family, and then you can bring them back on the same day usually with adoption fees. So we have 2 animals for adoption, one is dog and then one is for cat. Dog adoption fee is 350. They are all fully vaccinated and neutered. As for cat is 170. Also same, fully vaccinated and neutered. So this is the skywalk way that we do for cats, because cats are naturally, they were a hunter, right? So they still retain that kind of instinct. So they will try to stay safe when in higher up places. because the system that we're using right now is actually online, so we can actually find out if they have a history of abuse. We will actually blacklist them, and we also do follow-up checking after adoption every 1 week, 3 weeks, and then 1 month. Like I said just now, we have no cages, right? You want to come in? This one is empty right now. It's a kennel for our dogs. So later when you're going to play with the dogs, they are all outside right now. So the kennels are all left empty. Our staff will start cleaning at 8 o'clock. So this part you don't have to help with because it involves a lot of chemicals to make sure that the spread of diseases and bacteria stop right here. Okay, so this one will I have my own stuff to do it, so don't worry. Each kennel is about standard size. You can feed about ideally only 2 dogs, but due to the overcapacity, we currently have about 3-4 dogs in one. This room has 3 dogs at the moment. You can refer to this board. So how many boards there are, it means how many dogs in this kennel. Alright. And then you will see that we have these 3 sections. It's not to cage the dog or isolate the dog. Because some dogs we rescue from the street, right? So they sometimes still retain the instinct to protect their food. Because on the street, if they don't protect their food, they will not get any food at all, correct? So they have what we call food aggression. When we try to put the food in there or try to remove the bowl, they will actually attack. So that's bad. So hence we have this section. For the first week or 2, we will just keep the dogs in here, we leave the food there, and then we'll close this. Wait until they finish the food, and then we'll let them out, so that other dogs won't go in and then disturb them as well. So at the same time, make sure that the new dog learn that it's safe to eat around other dogs. So give it maybe a couple of months. So let's touch on the behavioral issue first. For all rescue animals, for sure they are 50-50, definitely going to have some sort of behavioral issue. We just need to find out the trigger, train them properly, and also train our staff to handle them properly. So when they are put up for adoption, we also will inform the owner on how to handle the animals properly. As for medical rehabilitation, usually we'll try to treat them and then make sure that they're at least 80-90% healthy before send them out. Because it's impossible to reach 100% healthy before they get adopted. So rescue animals, usually they need a period of rehabilitation and quarantine before they can be put up for adoption. So that's our most challenging part, because we need to isolate them, and then it means finding space for them is in overcapacity shelter is always very difficult. And then the second part is the funding, of course, so because every rehabilitation takes, they will take up some costs. So you are in the easiest part, what we call one is mainly adult dogs. They are about 8 years and above. They are really old. They are really old. So that's also partly the reason I'm confident that you will be okay with them, because they are used to people coming in and out. Work with them. So how do you work with them? So there are a few things that we do in this part. First is socialization. So let's say on maybe rainy day, you can't take them out for a walk. You can just sit here. They'll come to you. This Kozan is our new staff. Alright. They'll come to you, see? So this is good for relationship building, because the dogs know that the humans are friendly, then it will get them adopted easier. Alright? So you don't necessarily have to take dogs out every day or every time that you come. You can just come in here, sit with them, play with them, get some toys. I think the toys are in the room. Or you can ask Erika. Erika is our kennel manager. She knows every single dog in this park. That park, that park, that park, that park, that park. She knows everyone. Okay. So you can just, for now, walk around. Relax, walk around. I want you to find one dog that you are okay with. We'll teach you how to put a leash on and take them out for a walk. Okay? Maybe I'll give you a leash and then you can try. But to see them go to a home, of course, because the 100% of our animals that we rescue or take in, they are all actually will be put up for adoption. But then sometimes they just stuck here for 7, 8, 9 years. They never see a home. You both follow Erika because all 3 of you walk together. No, you just come back. There's a potential of, because we receive like 17 average requests to bring in animals every day. So there's always going to be a rejection of 80 to 90% every month. So we can only take in the very small percentage of animals that is highly critical, and then explaining to people why we can only take certain animals in, and then explaining to them why we are not taking certain animals in. That's the most exhausting part. Adoption saves lives. Like I said before, adoption saves not only one animal that you adopted, but also the other animals that stuck in illegal breeding in a cage. Okay, good.